So here's the thing about Captain Raymond Holt, keeping it formal out of respect from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've done a lot of video essays for characters that are not necessarily super likable at first. This is not one of those essays, because Raymond Holt is quite literally one of the most well-rounded, respected, and important characters from that decade of television. In the first episode, he's really presented very closed off and cold, and they actually really nail his demeanor from very early on. He always presents as a very wise and knowing man, but very stoic and not very emotional in the workplace. But the reveal that he is an out gay man is stunning. The portrayal of a gay person, not as some caricature, but just a person, is actually a really nice landmark for a sitcom. Anyone can be gay, even someone as rigid as Raymond Holt, because guess what? There's a gay Kevin out there waiting for him, and this show proves that. And the best part is that this is one of the few episodes where they actually address it. I'll get to the others, but it's nice that they casually talk about Kevin and Holt's home life without any typical gay stereotypes. He's completely free of those, and I love that about him. And in every aspect of his old life, they don't shy away from addressing how difficult things were for him as a gay black man in the NYPD. It was likely a nightmare.
Hello, I'm Raymond Holt.
Are you here to turn yourself in?
In the party, we learn even more about what Kevin and Holt have gone through, and I think Kevin's no cop talk policy and general dislike of cops is pretty well founded, and the way they make it up to them is actually really touching, and really starts the squad becoming like a family to Captain Holt. The only thing I will say is that they avoid having them kiss. Not the best. I of course love the joke of them being so reserved that shaking hands in the office is essentially full-on making out for them. That's perfect for both of their characters, but I have a feeling there was another reason why that happened, and it's a more corporate reason. We see him kiss Jake before Kevin, for God's sake. They do make up for it finally in season 8, which I really do appreciate. It was incredibly well done to have at the end of the arc of them fighting, and their reunion was really beautiful. Honestly, I think people hate on season 8 more than it deserves, especially Holt and Kevin fighting. I was shocked too, of course, but they ended up becoming stronger for it. Plus, I appreciate this representation of a relationship that has rough patches like any other. It would have been worse to me if every gay relationship was perfect. Maybe that's fucked up. And in game night, when Rosa comes out, he is the kindest and warmest we've ever seen him. Said it before, but that line Holt says to her about the world becoming better for her speaking her truth is, wow.
Every time someone steps up and says who they are, the world becomes a better, more interesting place. So, thank you.
Put that shit on posters, please. It is so beautiful and such a touching message that I often reflect on. I imagine it's helped so many people. So thank you for writing that episode, really. And some people will tell you that it was just for politics, okay? His arc over the series is super fun to watch. The 9-9 loosens him up so much, and the difference between his season 1 persona and his season 8 persona are that he shared a lot of his life with this team. Even with Rosa not being a member of the 9-9 anymore, he still goes to her when he has issues. They're just friends. The cold open where they guess where Amy is and why she's late is probably the beginning of this. He gets so into it and competitive, that side of him comes out for the first time, and the 9-9 begins including him in more things and accepting him as he learns to lean into the fun side of himself.
You will tell us now.
There was a problem at the bank.
Hot damn!
My favorite checkpoint for this is Beach House. Overall, a really great season for Holt because of the Giggle Pig task force, where he has a lot of career success and bonding with the squad, but this episode has him join the revelry in a way that he never really has before. It takes a while, but Jake's advice for him sort of sinking to their level and actually relaxing himself ends up paying off, and seeing him have a great time with everyone at the end of that episode is a real treat and reward for that development. Not only is he able to goof off with them, he also trusts them more and more. The risks and lengths he goes to protect Jake and the entire squad are incredible. He gives up his dream job of being a captain to protect them all thanks to Wunsch. He puts his life on the line to help out someone he only knew for a few months. I've talked at length about his dilemma to get Jake and Rosa out of prison, and the fact that Holt uses a criminal to help him just speaks wonders about his development. And I'm sure I'll make a separate video just about Jake and his relationship, so hold on for that. And then in episodes like Jimmy Jab Games 2, Holt is a real part part of the team and just playing the games with everyone. He's not even concerned about them doing work. I'd say his time as a uniformed officer really humbled him, too. I love the trying episode where he learned a route and found joy in the old job again. I think that really helped his patience and overall helped him become a better captain in the long run. His loss of becoming the commissioner for the NYPD is also an important moment for his character. He hits a real rock bottom there, but is able to actually bounce back stronger than ever and actually push back against the people who do have control. He learns that he has risen to a position of power anyway, and he has authority over it. I love his development in Moo Moo and his development in Season 6 to push back against the NYPD. I really appreciated that, and it speaks a lot about Holt's character, especially after he's been in the system for so long. Over 8 seasons, he's learned a lot, even though he started as an extremely wise person, and it didn't really seem natural or forced or anything like that. He's one of the most important characters we've ever seen in a sitcom. I will stick to that statement. But if you enjoyed, let me know what you think in the comments below, and support us on Patreon. There we have early access, full reactions, and you can choose whatever you want to see on the channel, so it's a really good way to get extra content for yourself. But if you can't, it's no problem. Just like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you can, because we really appreciate all the support that we get. Let me know who your favorite character in Brooklyn Nine-Nine is, and maybe I'll make a video essay on them next. So, yeah. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!